Hi my friends, welcome back to Enlightened. My name is Sandra and today we have another power flow. So when you're ready, let's get into it. We'll begin just sitting here. You can sit on your heels or find a Sukhasana. And we'll just take a moment here to close down the eyes and to arrive in this practice back into our bodies. Letting go of anything that happened today that is not needed or serving us for the next little while. Connecting to your breath as you inhale in and out of your nose. And setting any last intention for today. When you're ready, on your next breath, let's open the eyes and the arms up. Relaxing the shoulders as you reach high as you go. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, the right hand comes to the mat as you bend that right elbow and you lean to the right, stretching it out, breathing in and letting go. Taking one more breath and coming back through center, sending both arms high. You see, touch your palms together to the center of your heart. Sending the arms up and overhead, big circle, breathing in. And we do the other side, left hand down as you stretch it to the left. Taking deep breaths here. Finding that space within the body. One more breath. And exhale, come back. One more of those, stretching out, palms touch, breathe in. To the heart, exhale. Arms up and overhead in a big circle, breathing in. And then slowly back to the heart, taking a deep inhale. And out the mouth, clearing anything out that you're not wishing to take with you for this class. Beautiful, and from here we'll get right into it, finding a tabletop. Coming onto our hands and knees, so you spread the fingers wide. Shoulders over your wrists, and we begin to draw circles in here. Keeping that navel active as you send that to the spine. Core is really engaged through practice to help us keep a nice posture and strengthen all of the muscles that support our physical bodies. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead now and send the fingertips to face back. Mouth is ready for play. And just breathe in here, stretching and warming up our wrists. On the next breath, we're going to send the palms to face up, fingers facing to the center of the mat as you sway side to side. And then reversing these, palms down, fingers out. All right. Returning the hands under the shoulders, spreading the fingers wide, readjusting your knees if needed. Now really want you to spread the fingers and grip through your fingertips, and then the hands are not actually moving physically but energetically. Imagine that you're opening a jar, so you're really rotating those hands outwards. And keeping that activation, sending your navel in, tuck your toes under, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to send the hips high and back, finding our first down dog. We'll begin to bend one knee and then the other, pedaling through your legs, breathing deeply. And then finding stillness, pressing the floor away, navel in towards the spine, heavy through your head. Excellent. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Stepping your feet top of the mat. Halfway up is your in-breath, lengthen the spine and neck. Exhale, chest to your thighs, melting down, Uttanasana. Sending the arms up and overhead, taking a deep breath in, and then leaning to the right. That's it. You can interlace your fingers or grab a hold of that left wrist with your right hand so that you really reach it to the side. Coming back through center, and we'll do the other side. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Coming back through center, palms touch, inhale, and exhale, melt it down. Halfway up on the in-breath, hands down, step it behind, plank pose. Holding here. Pose, shoulders over your wrists, spreading the fingers, activate the hands. That's it. On your next breath, lifting your right leg, right foot off the mat, toes pointing down. Taking a deep breath in here, pressing the floor away, shoulders away from the ears. Foot to the mat, other side. Left leg hovering, breathing. Really feeling that body awakening. That's it. One more breath. And feet to the mat. Lower down the knees for a moment and tuck your toes. And on your next breath, we shift the shoulders forward and over the fingertips. Elbows glued in as you lower down, chaturanga. Baby cobra for the inhale. Down dog for the exhale. Sending those hips high. Let's move through 2 more of those. On the inhale, send the hips high. Exhale through the nose. Step in top of the mat. Halfway up, inhale. Melt the chest down. Arms up and overhead on the inhale. Lean to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Coming back through the middle. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, melt it low. Halfway up is your in-breath. Plank pose is your exhale. Landing here. Breathing. Hover your right foot. Take a deep inhale. Right knee to the right tricep. Tap. Hold it for the inhale. Hold it for the exhale. Send it back. Breathe. And switch the legs. Left leg hovers. Breathe it in. Tap in your left arm. Exhale. Here for the inhale. Send it back. Plank pose or knees down. Let's move that. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Last round of those. Big inhale. And let it go. Step or jump top of your mat. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Melt. Arms up and overhead. Lean it to the right. Inhale through center. Other side. Breathe it in. Melt it down. Halfway up, long spine. Plank pose, step it behind. Shoulders over your wrist, hover your right foot, breathe it in. Tap your opposite arm, so your left tricep. Hold it here for the inhale. Hold it here for the exhale. Send it back 1 breath. Plank pose, exhale, other side. Hover. Cross it over top. Smile if you can, inhale. Hold it for the exhale. Send it back, plank pose, shift it forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog, so good. Take a big inhale through the nose. Out the mouth. Whew. Take a moment to send those hips high. And then when you're ready, we'll send the right leg back. That's it. Let's just stack the hips for a moment, finding space. Drawing a couple of circles to each direction. And then back to that square hips. 3-legged dog pose. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, tap your right tricep just like you did before. Send it back, 3-legged, breathing. Step between your hands. Now as you find this runner's lunge on your fingertips, and you could add blocks if you need them or if you have them around. And we're just going to take a moment to really hug the inner thighs. We want that front knee hovering right over your front heel. Getting nice and strong through the lower body. And then see if you could squeeze those inner thighs and pelvic floor muscles so much so that you find that stability to help you lift. So your fingertips are hovering. That's it. Now when you're ready, let's send the arms back. Beautiful. Pulling away from your head. Taking a deep inhale, getting a little lower through your legs. Arms come forward on the exhale. Hold it here for 1 more breath. Big exhale. Pivot your back foot flat. 45 degrees for a warrior 1 on the inhale, coming high. Taking a moment here to find the pose in alignment. Knee over your heel. Back toes pointing the upper left corner of your mat. Sending the hips squared and forward. Take a deep inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Big circle up and around, breathing in. Exhale, hands to the mat, pivot onto the back toes. It's a plank pose on the inhale, shifted forward. Chaturanga, lower down. Cobra pose or upper dog, breathe it in. Down dog, exhale. Let's do the other side, left leg high. Bending that knee for a few circles here. Back to your 3-legged dog, take a deep inhale. Tap your left arm, exhale. Send it back, breathe it in. Between the hands, Exhale on that runner's lunge. Holding here. Getting nice and low. Finding the strength between your thighs. Hugging those inner thighs to the midline. Pelvic floor active, core active. Lengthening the spine and neck. Getting light through those fingertips, and when you're ready, let's send the arms back. See if you could send that right heel closer to the earth, activating the whole body. And you're not collapsing your chest here. It's nice and proud, parallel to the ground. On your next inhale, get a little longer. Send the arms forward on the exhale. Hold it here for one breath. Smile with me. Spin your back foot flat. Warrior one. Come up. That's it. Breathing through the pose. Taking a deep inhale. Hands together to the heart space. Exhale. Arms up and around. Big circle of light and energy. Hands to the mat. Exhale. Plank pose. Inhale. Shift it forward. Lower down. Chaturanga. Cobra pose is your in breath. Down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And out the nose. Let it go. All right, so there is a sequence, first sequence of today. Let's move through a few more of those. When you're ready, breathe it in. And through the nose, let it go. Right leg high, breathe it in. Tap your right arm, exhale. Three-legged. Between the hands. Warrior one, come up, breathe in. Hands to the heart, exhale. Get a little lower through the legs. Arms up and around, big inhale, reach it high, gaze up. Hands to the mat. Plank pose, one breath shift. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or upper dog, one breath. Hips high, down dog, exhale. Left leg to the sky, breathe it in. To the left arm, tap. Send it back. Between the hands. Warrior one, come up. Sink nice and low. Reach it high. Hands to the heart. Up and around. To the mat, exhale. Plank pose, breathe it in, shift it forward. Elbows in, lower, strong. Cobra pose, so upper dog. Down dog, we keep moving. Right leg high. Tap the right arm. Send it back. Between the hands. Warrior one. Hands to the heart. Up and around. Back we go to the ground. That Ujjayi breath guiding you through. Strong core the whole way through, left leg to the left arm. Between the hands. Warrior one. Come up. Hands to the heart. That's it. Up and around. Back to the ground. Step it behind through that vinyasa flow. One more round. Let's do it. Right leg high. Tap your right arm. Send it up. Between the hands. Back foot flat. Warrior one. Hands to the heart. Up and around. Back to the ground. Plank pose. Breathe it in. Shift. Lower down. Strong. Cobra pose or upper dog. Down dog. Here we go. Left leg to the sky. Tap in left arm. Inhale. Between the hands. Warrior one. Hands to the heart. Big ball of light. Back to the ground. Step it behind. Plank pose, shift it. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Take a deep inhale here. Big exhale. So good. One more of those. Coming back to yourself, to your breath. Slowing things down. On your next breath, the right leg comes high one more time. Take a deep breath. This time, send it across and tap that arm. Hold it here for one breath. Hold it here for the exhale. Three-legged dog, breathe it in. And then between the hands, back onto that runner's lunge. Nice and low through the legs, that's it. Now when you're ready, picking up the arms, send them back behind. Chest parallel to the ground, get nice and low, hug the inner thighs. The left arm is going to come forward. And imagine you're pulling your hands away from each other. Take a deep inhale, feel that energy moving through your fingertips. On the exhale, big movement, warrior two, open up to the left side of your mat. That's it. So your front foot is facing forward. Your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Bending that front knee nice and deep. Take a deep inhale. Flip that palm and reverse your warrior. So good. Here for the inhale. Back to your warrior two for the exhale. Extend your front knee, front leg. Trikonasana, reach it forward. Hip comes in. And when you can't do any more of those, send your hand to your shin, to the ground. Or you could use a block as you twist the left, sending your left arm to the ceiling. Spine long, forward and out. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Back through the nose, let it go. Slowly find your warrior two, take a deep breath. And when you're ready, we're going to come to Skandasana on the back leg. So you're going to pivot your toes to face out, straightening that front knee, front leg. We're going to bend onto that surface lunge to your left leg. From here, take a deep inhale through the nose. Sorry that I'm not looking at you. Send the hands to the mat. And then pivot to the back so you're framing that left foot, left leg. That's it. You're back in that runner's lunge. Framing that front foot, hugging the inner thighs like we've done the whole time. And then finding that low lunge. So send the arms back. Taking flight. Very good. Take a deep inhale here. And see if you could begin to shift it forward so much so that eventually you can take flight. Picking up your right leg, finding your variation of warrior three. And your legs might be tired just like mine because I've taught a few classes today. So that's okay. Just if you fall, come back in. Take a deep inhale here. And slowly coming up, top of the mat. Or in this case, back of the mat. Taking a deep inhale. And letting it out. All right, let's return all the way, the same way that we got here. Flowing that back. On your inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, melt down. Halfway up, inhale. Through that flow, step or jump, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Send your left leg to the sky. Send it across top of your right arm. Hold it for the in-breath. Hold it for the out-breath. Send it up, inhale. Between the hands, back into that low runner's lunge. Sending the arms behind, take a deep breath. Hug the inner thighs, bending that front knee nice and deep. Only the right arm is going to come forward. Take a deep inhale here. Warrior two. Here we go. To the back. That's it. Sending those legs where they need to be. Finding that proper alignment. From palm to the sky, breathe in. And reverse your warrior. Breathing through this, keeping the mind calm and the breath steady. One more breath in through the nose. Back to your warrior two pose. Straighten your front knee, front leg. Trikonasana, reach. Find the pose, opening the right arm to the sky. Keeping a micro bend through that front knee. Excellent. Let's take one more breath in here. And then exhale, warrior two. Pivoting the back toes out, straightening your front leg, and then finding Skandasana to this side. Here for the inhale, hands to the mat as you rotate all the way top of the mat, framing your front foot. And like you did before, take a moment to find the pose, hugging the inner thighs. And when you're ready, send the arms behind. Getting nice and light through the back toes so much so that eventually you can take flight into that variation of warrior three pose, and you'll notice one side is easier than the other. This is my strongest side. But we have to practice with that expectation because you might surprise yourself. Take one more breath in. Foot to the top of the mat, arms up and overhead. Big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Alrighty, let's toe the feet to the sides of the mat so that your toes are pointing out, your heels are pointing in, and we'll sit into Malasana or yogi squat. So it would look something like this, and you're sitting nice and low, noticing that if you're putting a lot of weight here, if this is very uncomfortable, you could always prop yourself with a block under. We're going to use the elbows to send those knees a little wider. Let's take a deep inhale here. Big breath out. So good. See if you could remove those arms and just hold your Malasana for one more breath. And exhale slowly. Come to your sit bones and find seated pose. Not getting too comfy because we're going to go right into Navasana, boat pose. That's it. So you have your legs high, 90 degrees, your arms by your sides. You're relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. And you are engaging that core. So good. Take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to extend the right leg, only the right leg. We're going to send both hands together and we're going to tap the right side of the mat. Come back, inhale, open the arms. Other side, tap, exhale. Inhale, right arm, tap. Inhale, to the left side. One more, to the right, to the left. Send the arms high. Hold the legs here. If you want a bit more, extend them for one more breath. Inhale. And then hug the knees and bring it all the way down. Oh, feels so good. Sending the knees in circles or rocking side to side. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and hug the knees with the inhale. Send them to the right side of the mat. Finding a nice twist. One more breath here. And out. Bringing the knees in, back to your chest. We'll do the other side, sending the legs to the left. Twisting, breathing. Take one more breath here. And exhale, return the knees into the chest. So good. Now when you're ready, we'll find a happy baby, grabbing a hold of the outer blades of your feet. Rocking side to side. You might like to extend one leg, both legs if that feels good. It's giving your body one last moment of free movement here. We'll hug everything in for one more inhale. And exhale. Let everything go. Finding the last pose of today, Shavasana. Extending your legs. Releasing your arms by your sides. Shoulder blades coming closer together, down the back as you close the eyes if you haven't already. Coming back to deeper breaths in and out of your nose. Feeling the effects of this quick practice. Just noticing how you feel as you reconnect to your body and breath. How good it feels to move with intention. And knowing that if you're doing this in the morning, the rest of your day is going to feel so much more aligned and grounded. But really, any time that you practice, you'll bring this balance back into yourself that will help you navigate life with so much more grace and ease. Taking a few more breaths here. When you're ready, together for one last big breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. You're welcome to stay here for a little longer if you've got the time. If you wish to enjoy this Shavasana for a few more minutes. But if you gotta get going and are ready to close this practice with me today, allow movement to return to your fingers and toes. You extend the arms. And roll to one side of your body. Propping yourself back into a seated pose. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart as we bow down, closing the eyes in gratitude for our bodies, gratitude for this practice and for one another, Thank you, my friends, for practicing with me today. I wish you the most wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the mat next time. Namaste.